How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Jussie Smollett's criminal case files being unsealed by Cook County Judge Steve Watkins at the behest of the local Chicago media. And before I even get into it, shout out to the Chicago media, mainstream, non-mainstream, online, offline. All you guys are doing the bang-up job, stupendous, marvelous. You should get some kind of award, some kind of money or something for what you're doing, because you have not let Jussie off the hook, and I'm glad you have not. Yes, it's been about 2 months, and it could be considered over because it's been quote-unquote dropped by the Cook County State's attorney, Kim Foxx. We'll get to her in a moment. You could let it go, but no. This guy did a lot of damage to a lot of different people. He did damage to the TV show Empire, which won't come back. It's canceled now, or it will be after this upcoming 6th and final season. He did damage to the LGBTQIA community. He did damage to the black community. He did damage to a lot of different people. And if this whole scam, this whole hoax he was involved with was not captured, nipped in the bud earlier than what it was, it could have been disastrous for not only the city of Chicago, but also the entire nation. So you want to make an example out of him so nobody goes and tries to do what he did, quote unquote, better than what he did in an attempt to gain infamy. All right. But in case you don't know what he did, I'll get into a super brief recap because mostly all of us know what he did. Basically, this guy was involved in a hate crime hoax. He hired these two big bodybuilding Nigerians to go get some fake red MAGA hats, a rope, and some bleach to pose as two white Trump supporters that tried to beat him up, lynch him, and threw bleach in his face. That was a story that he had. It was totally bogus. They're trying to say, oh, he didn't hire the Nigerian guys to do that. He hired them from personal training. Okay, that's what it said on the check that he wrote that they deposited into their bank account. But even they said from the beginning that he hired them to do this. He asked them to do this. Okay. And when he got caught, he was trying to get found by the camera. And so the actual incident could be seen. All right. Now, the media filed a motion to get the case unsealed. Jussie Smollett wanted to keep the case sealed because of his privacy. He wants to maintain his privacy, but the judge in his ruling, and if you want to read that ruling, I'll place it in the box. But the judge was like, you don't have any privacy, sir. You were on TV talking crazy, talking Robin Roberts, lying, saying I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. This was a real attack, halfway crying. And then you're going on stage talking about I'm the gay Tupac. I fought back. You're a public figure, yes, but you don't have to go on TV and talk about it. It's a lot of guys that get caught up in some kind of legal trouble or legal issue, and they say, you know what? I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm waiting till the whole thing plays out. You didn't want to do that. You're so caught up in who you are as Jussie Smollett, you feel like you're invincible. You could just say whatever you want, do whatever you want, and there would never be any kind of consequence. But unfortunately for you, sir, there may be some very serious consequences coming down the pike. I think the whole FBI investigation into him is not over yet. The Cook County situation is pretty much done. We'll get to that in a moment. But the FBI, I've not heard anything about the letter, that whole case being settled. And if you don't know, before the hate crime hoax, he sent himself this threatening letter that said, we're going to kill you, F word, N word. That's a kind of white powdery substance in there. And by the way, the big bodybuilding Nigerian guys, when the police raided their hoarded home, they found magazines with letters cut out. Okay. So it's obvious that he allegedly had them do that too. That did not get enough attention. So then he does the whole, okay, I got beat up by some MAGA hat guys and they threw bleach in my face to try to lynch me. His whole point was to try and get some more money on Empire. But in the process of him doing that, he killed Empire and his own career and maybe his own freedom because the FBI case has not been resolved yet. He could be convicted on that and get sentenced to jail for mail fraud and some other stuff. But I digress. The state's attorney here, Kim Foxx, could also be in trouble. Not only Kim Foxx, but her friend and Jussie's friend and friend to Michelle Obama, Michelle Obama's former aide, Tina Chin. Tina Chin was the one that contacted the state's attorney, Kim Foxx, to try and get some leniency on behalf of Jussie. Kim Foxx allegedly contacted the Chicago superintendent, Eddie Johnson, or the police superintendent, to get some leniency on Jussie. So if all of that is true, if all that's going on, if all that was discovered, or if any kind of breadcrumb could lead to that, you may see that in these public files. So you might not just have Jussie be in some hot water with the FBI or just in general in public. You may also see the Chicago police superintendent, Eddie Johnson, have some problems. The Cook County State's attorney, Kim Foxx, and also Tina Chin. They may all have some issues as it relates to Jussie. So that is pretty much all I got. We'll see what's in the case files as the days and weeks progress. Kim Foxx said there's going to be some more documents available on June the 3rd. I'm not really sure why they're not available right now, but that's a different story. So we'll see as the days and weeks progress what's actually in the files, if there's anything that we didn't know already. But one thing that this will do is just provide transparency, and it will also prevent this man, Jussie Smollett, from just sweeping it under the rug. Oh, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to do it. As a matter of fact, he didn't even say that. He's still maintaining his innocence. He's still saying he's victim of a hate crime. But we're going to see what's really going on, and we're going to see the extent to which he tried to make this hate crime hoax be reality if we don't know it all already. So what do you think? Do you think Jussie Smollett will be implicated in some more criminal activity here with the case files being revealed, or will it be more of an indictment on Kim Foxx, state's attorney in Cook County? I think it'd be more about her, more about Tina Chin, more about maybe even Michelle Obama. You're going to see some stuff in the background that for some reason was not allowed to be expressed to the media from the beginning, but it now is. The Chicago police were really upset with Kim Foxx. They thought they had an ironclad case. They charged him with 16 felonies, so I would imagine there's enough information in the unsealed documents to support that 16 felony count indictment. The only reason why it didn't go to trial is because of Kim Foxx. So we're going to see what's going on with her. Hopefully she gets fired sometime soon, or she just happens to resign. I would take better satisfaction if she got fired, because she needs to be. Can't just be letting things happen and do nothing about it. I mean, she did run on trying to have lesser crimes be let go and all this and that. But at a certain point, you're talking about something that could have ruined the entire city and the entire state, maybe even the whole nation. A high profile hoax like this should not just be allowed to happen with no consequence. But that is all I got for now. Whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.